Hi, it's Jamie here of Jamie's Faces on behalf of facepaintingtips.com to show you a St. Patrick's Day design. So to start off, I loaded up my high density sponge with the darkest greens of the Fleur cake by Paradise and then applied iridescent glitter. And now I've got a number 8 flat brush and I'm loading up just between the white and light green on the Fleur cake and then pressing down in the very center of the forehead, pulling up to the corners, we've got a crown shape. Now I'm loading with the dark and light greens of the Fleur cake and we're going to create a shamrock in the center of the forehead by pressing and pulling to create 3 little hearts that meet in the center. Now we're going to make a shamrock on each side of the face near the eye. 1, 2, 3 little hearts. So the reason why I'm doing a voiceover is because I've got all 3 kids home from school this week and my husband's watching a basketball game and he's really excited about it, so it's noisy here. Okay, now I've got my number 8 brush loading up with the darkest green on the Fleur cake and just pulling and swirling out from thick to thin. And we're creating some large teardrops by pressing and pulling toward the center of the shamrock. Some of the most traditional face painting techniques in this design. And then let's create a little tiny shamrock on each side by pressing just the tip of the brush down to create those little hearts that join up to form the shamrocks. And some more teardrops and swirls down toward the center of the shamrock. And we can't forget the dots. Going from large to small here, up toward that swirl and down as well. Now I've got a number 4 brush loaded up with the darkest green on the Fleur cake and just creating a swirl pattern from the center of the crown, pulling down and up, and then the opposite to create a braiding design, a Celtic braiding design. Now I've got my number 4 round brush and we're just highlighting the braids. And again with the number 4, a few little dots to connect the center shamrock, and I'm going to go ahead and outline pretty much everything on the design. Oh, a couple more teardrops. Find my position and then press and pull, varying thick and thin. And some more highlights. And obviously if you have a long line, you can cut out some of the highlighting. This is a fun technique that, by outlining in white, makes even the most subtle lines really pop. Like these little shamrocks would have been completely lost if I didn't outline them. Same thing with the swirl, it was a little bit too thin, but by adding the white, all is well. A few more highlights. And then with the number 4 and just the white, we're creating some small teardrops and some larger teardrops, pressing and pulling the brush toward the focal point. And some more dots. Kind of looks like good luck coming right on out of that shamrock. So the eyeshadow is a really fun new technique that I've been using, and it's inspired by, you know, celebrities. I saw Christina Aguilera on The Voice the other night, and she had that super, super glittery eyeshadow. It looks like so much fun. I think the girls will really enjoy it. I'm just adding a little more detail on the crown. And okay, we got our glitter mark here. I've been having so much fun with this stuff. You want to just pull it along where you want to have it with even pressure. And if it gets out of line at all, you can just use the tip of your finger to smooth it. And I always recommend to kids when I use this stuff to wash with a washcloth or a wipey, as opposed to just putting water on their face where it might get into their eyes. Just kind of pulls the whole design together. Have that shimmery, shimmery fun, like the gold in the pot at the end of the rainbow. And can't forget the adhesive jewels. Put a large one in the center of each shamrock. A medium-sized one in the crown, and a couple small ones on the real small shamrocks. And there we go. Good luck. Enjoy. Happy painting.